Yo, this your boy, the real McCoy, coming at you, man. We talking about boxing again, man. For all my boxing heads out there, man. We got a big fight coming up. Well, big because of Floyd Mayweather. You know, his name draws attention to it, whether you hate him or love him. You know what I mean? September 12th, Floyd Mayweather, Berto fight. You can go back and look at my previous videos on my channel. I'm a big time Floyd Mayweather fan, no doubt. But at the same time, man, this is not a fight I'm excited about. You know what I mean? Really not. I mean, if I had to pick between, you know, as far as saving my money, which fight I'm gonna buy, this or the Canelo Cotto fight, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Canelo Cotto fight in November. In November. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I feel the same way I felt when I heard Manny Pacquiao was gonna fight Chris Algieri, and I was like, what? You know what I mean? Not excited. Matter of fact, when I did my preview video for that fight, man, my whole tone, demeanor, I was like, man, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That fight went just how I thought it would go, and I can see this particular fight going something like that, man. I mean, if Mayweather and Berto would have fought 10 years ago, or say maybe just 6-7 years ago, I would have been okay. I would have been excited. I definitely would have been excited, especially if they'd have fought like 06, 05, something in there, 07. Oh yeah, I would have been. That's when, you know, that's when Floyd was real. Floyd made a name for himself. I think he beat Diego Corrales in 01. He was really making his name for himself around 04, 05. He fought De La Hoya in 07 and stuff like that. But Berto was coming off the Olympics in 04. And, you know what I mean, if they would have fought back then, anywhere from 05 to like 07, 08, yeah, I would have been really kind of like when Floyd fought Zab Judah. Two quick, athletic guys, decently skilled guys, hand speed, you know what I mean? But now, it was 2000, about 2 years, 2013, about 2 years ago, I saw Berto fight Jesus Soto Karass, and he looked like a guy who just doesn't have it anymore. He looked it done. He looked it done, man. He just didn't have it anymore. You know, I think he had surgery on his left shoulder, coming off a shoulder injury, but he just looked like he didn't. I mean, Soto Karass beat him to the punch, and Soto Karass doesn't have devastating hand speed. You know what I mean? I just thought he was. I mean, he knocked Soto Karass down in the 11th. Then he got knocked down in the. Berto got knocked down in the 12th, and he ended up getting TKO. They just stopped it, and he just looked like, looking at his face, it looked like a guy, he was just done. Like, he needed to retire. Not, you know, and trying to demean the guy, be negative towards him. But at the end of the day, boxing is a brutal sport, and no Father Time is undefeated. You know what I mean? So I was like, maybe just hang it up, Berto. You had a solid career. You know, just hang it up. You know what I mean? But he did come back. He came back. He beat Steve Chambers. I mean, you know what I mean? And his last fight was Jose Cito Lopez. You know what I'm saying? He got the knockout in the 6th. I think he knocked Lopez down like 2 or 3 times. He finally got the stoppage in the 6th with a good right hand, solid right hand. And so I mean, he looked good. He looked good in that fight. Don't get me wrong. He looked good. But Jose Cito Lopez, you know, he's a solid competitor, solid fighter, kind of a journeyman. He'll give you, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna come into the ring and lay down and get a payday. He gonna come to fight. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, Berto in his last 6 fights, Andre Berto was 3-3, and 2 of those fights he just didn't look good. He didn't look good, man. Matter of fact, all 3 he didn't look good. The fight with Victor Ortiz in 2011 was, you know what I mean? That fight I kind of like, okay, I understand, because at that particular time Victor Ortiz was an up and coming welterweight. Vicious Victor Ortiz, southpaw, young, strong, hungry lion. You know what I mean? Great punching power. He was on the come up. So that fight helped me. Victor Ortiz didn't become what a lot of us thought he was going to be. But at that particular time, at that moment in 2011, Ortiz was on the come up. As a matter of fact, after the Berto fight, Ortiz went ahead and he fought Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? In 2011, you know what I'm saying? That's what prepared him to get the Mayweather fight. You know, so it's It was a good fight. Both guys got knocked down. I think it's 2000. I'm trying to remember back. I think Berto got knocked down in the first round. Then Ortiz got knocked down in the second. They knocked each other down in the sixth. It was a close fight. And Ortiz got the was it split? I think it was unanimous. I think Ortiz got the unanimous decision. Good action fight, close fight. So that I understand. But then Robert Guerrero, 2 fights later, dominated him. Dominated him. And you know, Robert the Ghost Guerrero was that fight. Guerrero, same thing with Ortiz. That fight is what helped propel Robert Guerrero to fight Floyd about 2 years later. Floyd's first fight on Showtime, you know what I mean? When he signed a 6-fight, 24-month contract with Showtime. That fight helped propel Robert Guerrero to fight Floyd. He dominated Berto, you know what I mean? Then he fought Soto Carras, and he didn't look good. And he beat Steve Chambers, beat Jose Cito Lopez, and he beats, I can't remember somebody else. But his last 3 fights, he's 3-3. That's not good. That's not good. You know what I mean? So I'm a huge Floyd fan, but at the end of the day, as much as I like Floyd Mayweather Jr., the boxer, I love boxing more. I mean, no one person is bigger than the sport. And as a pure boxing, not just a Floyd fan, just as a boxing fan, I mean, I'm not excited about this fight. Just like the Pacquiao Algieri, I'm not excited about the fight. You know what I mean? I'm watching. You know what I mean? Floyd said this is gonna be his last fight. I don't think so. I mean, it's gonna be his fight. He's gonna be 49-0. He's gonna beat Berto. He's gonna be 49-0. Tie the record with Rocky Marciano. He may take a year off, come back, and go for 50-0. Maybe 51. Maybe 50, I don't know. 52. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, when I look at this fight and try and break it down, hand speed, athleticism, defense, footwork, IQ, Floyd is winning all of those. Berto has punching power on Floyd, but is he going to be able to land a big shot? Me personally, man, I just think Floyd is going to outpoint this guy fairly easily. I think he's going to end up walking Berto down. And round 10. I think round 10 is going to be a TKO. I don't think he's going to hit him and, you know, Berto's going to be rocked and woozy and anything like that. I just think either his corner, Berto's corner, or the referee, or if he gets cut, maybe the doctor. But I don't think Berto's never really been cut. I think his corner or the referee is going to be like, you know what, just stop it. There's no need for this guy to continue to take these punches. You know what I mean? I think they're not saying Floyd, I know you guys, Floyd ain't got no power. Not saying he's going to just be beating it, but just there's no need for a guy to just take punishment for no reason. He's down on the scorecards. I mean, he might win 1 round, which I don't really see. I don't really see that. He might, you know what I mean, get one in there to kind of maybe back Floyd up and win a round, but I mean, 10 rounds to 2, if he goes 12, 11 round in that area, Floyd should dominate this guy fairly easily. You know what I'm saying? If I had to put money, I would say Floyd TKO in the 10th, maybe even the 9th. You know what I mean? But no, Floyd doesn't have the greatest punching power. So like the 10th, his corner, probably, I don't know who the referee's gonna be. It might be Kenny Bayless again. They're just gonna stop it and be like, man, just stop this. Just stop it. There's no need for Berto to continue. Kind of look at how he against Soto Carras. Just kind of looked like a guy that was just beat up and just worn down, tired. Like he just doesn't have it anymore. Maybe after these fights, both of these guys can retire. You know what I'm saying? But not a fight. I'm really excited, especially if Floyd trains like he normally trains like he's dead broke, trains like he's like if he loses a fight, they got a gun pointed to his head and they're gonna blow his brains out, something like that. That's how he trains. If he trains like that, which I have no doubt he will, this should be a fairly easy point fight for him. You know what I mean? I think he's going to probably end up walking Berto down, cutting off the ring, end up walking him down, probably into a TKO, where the referee is they're just going to stop it. By round 6 or 7, I think it's going to be clear, you know, maybe even before, maybe around 3 or 4, it's going to be clear that Floyd is a better fighter, no doubt about it. And then maybe around like 6, 7, 8, 9, slowly start to to break him down. Then maybe around like 9 or 10, he gets a stoppage, and they're like, just stop this, just stop this. Hopefully I'm dead wrong. Hopefully Berto comes in there, give us an action-packed fight, a fight that if they would have fought, say 8, 9, 10 years ago, could have happened. Maybe, I don't know. It's boxing. Anything could happen. You know what I mean? Anything could happen, man. You never know. All it takes is one. One punch can change the whole fight. You know what I mean? One punch can win you the fight. You know what I mean? So, but the likelihood and the chances of that happening, now he does have the punching power advantage on Floyd. You know what I mean? That's what most people do. He does have the punching power on Floyd, but is he gonna land? Is he gonna land that big shot? I see it. Now, if he was a southpaw, maybe, but he's orthodox. There's nothing he's really bringing to the table that Floyd has to be concerned. I mean, just if Floyd is Floyd, easy victory. Either a 10th round TKO or a dominant unanimous decision. Scorecard could be like, I don't know, 120 to 108. So just complete 12 round shutout. Not a fight I'm excited about, but it's boxing. I love boxing, man. That's how I see the fight going, man. Berto just hasn't been the same since the Ortiz fight, the Robert Guerrero fight. Just hasn't been the same, man. Yeah, it just hasn't. I like the guy. I really do. I really like Berto. He used to train down here where I live at, in Central Florida. Some of my homies they train with him. Matter of fact, my homeboy who turned pro last year, he trained with Berto a little bit, and his assessment of him was the same thing I came to. It kind of looks like Berto is kind of, you know what I mean. I think it's time to hang him up. You know what I mean. So he won his last fight with a knockout. So hey, the punching power was still there. You know what I mean. But Floyd Mayweather was a different animal, man. He's a completely different class of fighter than Josecito Lopez, then a Victor Ortiz, then a Robert Guerrero. You know what I mean. Jose Soto Carras. You know what I mean. If you're losing to these guys and looking bad in the process, now Ortiz Floyd don't have the punching power Ortiz has, things like that. But at the end of the day, defense, footwork, IQ. I mean, both guys are orthodox fighters, so the whole southpaw thing, hand speed. I mean, I really don't see the punching power was the only advantage that Berto has. But if he doesn't land that big shot, I mean, you're not gonna outbox Floyd for 12 rounds. That's what he does. That's what he does. You're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Maybe 8, 9, 10 years ago, Berto could have done something like that, but I doubt even then. You know what I mean? Zab Judah had some success against Floyd. And then he, rounds, 7, 8, 9, just round 7 through 12 or 6 through 12, Floyd took over that fight. That fight, if you go back and look at the Judah Mayweather fight, 06, 05, maybe if Berto would have fought him back then, it could have been something like that. But 2015, no, I definitely don't see it. Easy victory for Floyd. Berto might win 1, maybe 2, but I definitely see a 12-round shutout or a TKO. I'm gonna say a TKO in the 10th. They're gonna stop it. They're gonna stop this fight. And Floyd 49-0. What he does after that, who knows? I don't know. You know what I mean? But like I said, not excited. I'm still a Floyd fan. I'm still gonna watch it. But then that's how I see, man. A 10th round TKO. If it goes 12, easy victory. That wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. But that's how I see it, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Not excited, man. But anyway, it's boxing, so I'll watch it, But it's your boy, The Real Mo. Let me like, subscribe, leave a comment, man. And let me know what you think, man. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out. Peace.